Once upon a time, in a quaint little village by the Azure Sea, there lived a kind-hearted fisherman named Omar. Omar was known far and wide for his generosity and gentle nature. Every morning, as the sun kissed the ocean's edge, Omar set out on his old green boat, the Star, to pull in the sea's bountiful gifts. Despite not having a large catch each day, Omar always ensured that the village's poorest were fed before he took anything home. One glistening morning, when the sky seemed to be a canvas painted with the prettiest colors of dawn, Omar cast his nets into the shimmering waves and waited. Suddenly, he felt a tug, much stronger than any he had felt before. With great care and effort, Omar pulled and pulled until, finally, a huge oyster emerged from the sparkling depths, shining with a magical glow. "Oh my, what a lovely oyster," Omar exclaimed, though he was puzzled by its size and the brilliance it exuded. Curious, Omar opened the oyster, and inside, nestled like a secret treasure, lay the most magnificent pearl he had ever seen. It was perfectly round, and its radiance was captivating, as if it held the light of 1,000 moons. Omar knew immediately that this pearl was special beyond imagination. "This pearl could change my life," he whispered excitedly. "I could sell it and would never have to worry about feeding my loved ones again." However, as Omar thought of the wealth the pearl could bring, he remembered the many families in his village who also struggled to put food on the table. He felt a tug at his heart, just like the one that brought up the oyster from the sea. Omar had always taught himself that true wealth lay in the kindness and happiness of all, not in gold or jewels. Deciding to share his fortune, Omar called upon his fellow villagers to the marketplace. There, holding up the dazzling pearl for all to see, he said, "This pearl is a gift from the sea, and I believe it must benefit all of us. We can sell it, or maybe, we shall use its magic to help everyone grow and thrive." The villagers were awestruck by Omar's selflessness, and together, they decided to sell the pearl and use the money to buy a large plot of land where they could grow food for everyone in the village. Years passed, and the small village prospered more than ever before. Green crops swayed in the gentle sea breeze, the laughter of children echoed through the streets, and the hearts of every home were warm and bright. Omar's one small act of kindness and his willingness to share his blessings turned their village into a haven of harmony and joy. And as for Omar, he continued his old ways, with the Star bouncing across the waves at dawn, forever grateful for the gift of the magical pearl and the lesson it brought him and his village. The legend of the Pearl and the Kind-Hearted Fisherman became a cherished story told to children and grandchildren for generations, inspiring them to remember that the richest treasures are found in the love and care we give to others.